Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to Crowd Surfing. You know, this is going to be different. We're going to try something a little bit different. You see, usually there is a guy named Vincent who is right there. Kind of, you can't see him, but he's right there behind the camera. And he's not there tonight. Why? Because he's getting married. Vincent is getting married. So we're going to do our very first crowd surfing at a wedding. And you know what? We just decided that we could do this for you, too. Give us a call. You want to have Craig come out and crowd surf? We'll do it. And you'll have a lot of fun. Then it'll be on TV. Your wedding would be on TV. Think how cool that would be. That would be really cool, I think, if you ask me. So anyway, we appreciate all of you who watch crowd surfing. Thanks to everybody that comes up to me and says, hey, I see you on crowd surfing. This is really cool. So we're going to go in and we're going to find the bride and the groom. We're going to start with the groom and we're going to grill him. Oh, too late. Looks like we've already started grilling the groom. He's right there. He's inside there. Yes, that's what we're doing, folks. It's the first cannibal wedding you'll ever see. Believe at your own risk, but come on in and check it out.
You watch me?
Yes, and people ask me if I'm Lance sometimes.
Really?
No. Oh. No, we don't look anything alike. No.
I get a little gray color.
No, we don't look anything alike. No, you're tall and handsome, and I'm none of those things. But sometimes people will say, hey, are you that dude from crowd surfing? And I go, yeah, and then somebody behind him will go, no, that ain't him, man. It's a different guy. That guy's got a little cool goatee and everything. So that's you. So you are?
I'm Lance.
You know, what would a wedding be without girls? I mean, and these are actually girls that belong to the groom's family. In fact, you belong to the groom.
Yes.
You are? But you are? How do you belong to the
groom?
Stepmom. You're a stepmom. Okay, and you are?
Somehow related.
And you are?
Sister.
Sister. Okay, well, there you go. We've got it on that. You know, it's not a wedding without a bridesmaid, and I found her. She's right here. What's your name?
Miranda Bullock.
Miranda. All right, cool. You're the bridesmaid.
Right.
So what exactly does the bridesmaid do? I'm kind of a wedding novice. I don't understand this stuff. Why do we have a bridesmaid? I mean, I know what the best man does.
Keep her sane.
Keep her sane? Okay. And Lance, you're usually on the microphone right now.
I try to be. Yeah. I'm usually I don't have the mic in my hands, but I come and make a fool of myself.
But you can do that anyway, huh? So okay, tell me what's going on here tonight.
Looks like we are doing it's weird because
it's weird. I agree. The second I pulled up, I thought it was weird. But you know, be more descriptive. You know, the reason we came over in this little corner, I don't know if you guys can see, but we're kind of tucked away, is this is your chance to really get back at Vince, okay? I mean, he's had to have done something to you guys over the years because, A, he's a brother, he's a stepson. I mean, you know, that's just a natural setup for being naughty, okay? So what's he done? Come on, let's spill. In front. It'll just be between you and I and all those viewers.
Okay, so one bad story that he's done is one time, I don't remember how it happened, but he got the bottom of my pants and dragged me all down around the house, down the stairs, through the lawn, everywhere. Like, my pants were destroyed after, and I had carpet rash. It was bad.
And that's good because that's opposite of what the best man does, because the best man is there to drive the guy insane.
Right.
Right, very good. So how long have you known Taylor?
Since the 7th grade.
Since the 7th grade, so 4 years, huh?
Probably longer than that.
Okay. Well, we're having a dinner, and check this out. I don't know if did you get a shot of these yet?
Well, not yet. I was kind of kidding about, oh, yeah, boy, no, wait, don't open it. Oh, man, that looks good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, fantastic, right? Maybe get a fork and scrub some of that off.
Oh, yeah, that's looking kind of bad. No, I know we're grilling, I know we're cooking and all that, but what are we doing it for?
Okay. What we are doing is we're kind of doing a rehearsal dinner, but the actual rehearsal isn't today, it's just the rehearsal dinner.
He ruined pants and he caused carpet rash. Is this the kind of guy you want to marry your daughter? Think about it. How much were those pants? They were probably like, what, $30?
Probably.
They're probably free. Hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awful. I hope viewers at home, you may want to take a break at this point. Ruined pants caused carpet rash. Carpet rash right in a spot where you don't want carpet rash.
Correct.
6 years? 7?
So how did you meet her?
School.
Yeah. And, okay, so what are some of the crazy things you guys have done together? I mean, the things that we can put on television, I mean, I don't know what you guys did, whitewash the fence or something, but what did you do? Come on.
Oh, my gosh, I don't know if I can say some of these things.
Well, you know, you got to, and you know what, Miranda, you're going to have to quit backing away from me because you're about to hit a grill, and it will be really hot. So you're rehearsing for dinner. Tomorrow's the actual dinner, but tonight you're rehearsing for dinner.
Right.
Everybody's going to practice their eating and chewing.
Yep.
All of that. No, we really got to get to the root of what this whole celebration is about. What is this?
This is for Vince and Taylor's wedding.
Vincent and Taylor.
Vince is usually the guy that's behind the camera. Sometimes when he stops being scared, he'll get out in front of the camera once in a while. So you probably see him.
So that was as bad as it gets, or is it worse?
Karma does come back around. One time we were getting on the bus to go to school, and the bus drove away, and he was running late. It was snowing that day, so I look at the back of the bus, and I see Vince running after it. He falls and slides in the road.
But just kind of, I don't know. Just tell me something you guys did. Did you ever drive crazy?
Well, we were too young to drive at the time,
Oh, okay.
but
Ride your bicycles crazy? Woohoo! Look at this, one wheel.
oh yeah, we did that.
Did you play Barbies?
No,
Watch Hannah Montana?
Hannah Montana wasn't around when we were that age.
Yeah, and you know what, Lance, for our viewers at home, Taylor is a girl, correct?
Yes.
Okay, because Vincent Taylor, the way things are nowadays, sounds...
You never know. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, that'd be a crowd surfing for you. The very first. How long have you known Vince?
I've known Vince since we were in 7th grade.
Really? So, 3 years.
And then he gets up and runs again and falls again.
So he got hurt trying to get on the bus, is what you're saying now. And so I think what you were saying about the karma thing is there's maybe a little rash there.
That's right.
Yeah, on the knees and everywhere else, right? He caused you any rashes?
No, he just didn't like my cooking.
Oh, he didn't like your cooking?
No.
Well, how is your cooking? I mean, really.
It's actually not very good, but...
Well, I'm just digging here. I gotta hear some craziness. Come on. There's got to be some craziness. Whenever two girls get together, there's craziness. I know. Or at least I hope so.
Yeah, we did several things.
Pillow fight.
Of course. And the time we super glued our hands to plastic boxes.
You guys glued your hands to boxes?
Yeah.
Now, I understand, stealing mom and dad's car. I understand, shoplifting and stuff like that. I don't understand gluing your hand to a box. What was that about?
Purpose behind it, but yeah. It was interesting.
Very good.
Do I look that young? Wow, thanks for the
You
compliment.
really do look young. You really do. So what are you thinking about him getting married?
Well, it's pressure for me to do the same, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Really?
I feel kind of left out now.
Yeah?
We're not little kids. We can't go around and act like idiots anymore,
No, you got to get married and be an idiot.
Yeah. Different kind of idiot, yeah.
For sure. Okay, so Vince, on the down low here, you're not Vince, you're Lance. You're Lance,
everyone calls me Vince.
Really?
I'm Lance.
Well, everybody calls me Lance, so I'm just getting back at you. All right, Lance, okay, on the down low here, just between us guys, okay, what was the bachelor party like? I know you guys had one.
Oh, it was rocking.
Was it?
Yeah.
One time I hid the garbage can in the living room because he'd go by and throw his food away. And so all of a sudden he was sneaking into the living room and I chased after him.
All right, so here's the thing. Taylor is going to be his wife in about 24 hours.
Yes.
Okay, you have any recipes you want to pass on to her?
No.
TV dinners.
TV dinner?
That's what we cook.
TV dinner? So he didn't like your cooking. Did he ever tell you? Did he ever say, I don't like your cooking?
Well, I was mad that day because I said, okay, what will you eat? And he told me.
Something edible.
Right. He told me and I made that.
What was it? What was it?
It was actually celery with peanut butter. He said that's what he would eat.
Okay, so what is your wish for Taylor and her new husband? What is that guy's name again?
Vincent.
Vincent. Okay, yeah, Vincent. Do you like that name, Vincent?
Yeah, it's catchy.
Yeah, kind of cool. He spells it with a Y too. Did you know that?
I spell mine with a Y.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you always gotta change the I to the Y. It looks good.
I'm gonna start spelling Craig with a Y. You hear that? Crayg.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
Cool. All right. So your wishes for Vincent and Taylor, who make a lovely couple, I think.
Right, I think they do. They are very compatible with each other, and I wish them the best of luck.
Where'd you have it at?
We had it at my buddy Stu's, actually.
Your buddy Stu's?
Stu, he actually has his own cooking show. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, it's on Channel 17.
Oh, yeah.
What you're watching right now, as a matter of fact. I hear that you started crowd surfing.
I started it?
Well, that's what I heard.
I was part of starting it, yeah. It was us three. We just got together and said, hey, let's do a show.
You hear that, folks? He started crowd surfing. Blame him, okay? If you don't like this show, this is the guy. I'll give you his phone number at the end of the show.
No!
So, you know, how bad of a cook are you when someone won't eat celery with peanut butter? I mean, honestly, there's a couple of things that every person is able to make, and celery with peanut butter should be one of them.
He still threw it away.
Oh, you know what? I got to see this cooking firsthand. Okay, so now I hear another story about footballs to the face.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Vince and he'd be like, hey, let's go out and throw the football. And I'm like, okay. And then he would go and peg me in the face. It was like target practice in the face until I bled.
Are you married or you got a significant other right now?
I'm single.
Are you?
I'm in school, so I don't have time for that other yet.
Really? So is there a little bit of jealousy? You know how friends kind of can do that. I mean, she's getting married. Come on, you're left behind in the dust, girl. You know it. You're yesterday's news. You know it.
No, I'm not jealous at all. I figured I was going to be the last of all my friends to get married, and I'm totally cool with that.
All right. Wedding wishes for Vince and Taylor. What's your lay it on out for him, Lance? Tell him what you want for them in life.
I just want him to be happy, you know, and hopefully he has a good enough time with her as he had with me, you know. Not that. No.
It was bad.
You know what? I've seen this. I actually saw this happen. He hit you in the football with a face. Your nose swelled all up. You couldn't go to the dance with that handsome guy, Jeff, and it was all Greg's fault. Oh, wait, no, that was the Brady Bunch. Yeah, that was the Brady Bunch. Okay, you are way too young. You are way too young. All right, so your wishes for Vince, other than he gets a good meal. Other than that, what do you wish for Vince?
Money. Lots of money.
A baby.
Did you know Vince made a bet with his dad that he would never get married?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll bet Vince has forgotten about that right now also. But you know what? It was like a $200 bet.
Oh, looks like he owes $200.
I think he owes him $200 if he's going to be a man of his word. If he's not a man of his word, she shouldn't marry him, right?
No, it's not all about that. I think he's always been honest with her.
Not that kind of good time. I'm talking about, like, you know, just...
I don't know if that will ever air, but if it does, that will be really funny.
That's horrible. Oh, I can't believe I just said that.
We'll come back to you. We'll give you a chance to recover, and we'll come back, and maybe you could recoup from that one, or maybe make it worse. I mean,
I got to think of a way to reclarify that.
Great. Thanks, Lance.
A baby, yeah.
A baby, yes. Okay, what do you wish for Taylor? The same baby.
The same baby. That's right.
Okay. And?
Yeah, not a milkman baby.
There are no milkman. You don't know the Brady Bunch, but you know Milkman? Milkman had been gone way longer than the Brady Bunch. What do you wish for Taylor?
Twins.
Twins. Okay, there you go.
To keep all of her hair.
To who? Taylor to keep all of her hair?
Yeah, from like no stress.
All right. So what does Miranda want in a husband?
What do I want?
Yeah.
Someone responsible, trustworthy, honest.
Husbands can do that? I didn't even know. I've never experienced anyone like that. But you know, I suppose there's probably somebody out there
somewhere. I mean, this world is really big.
I can't believe it. I've cornered him. He's very popular here today. It's the man of the hour, the groom to be. He's got less than 24 hours to be single, and he even just checked his watch. Vincent, what do you got to say for yourself, buddy?
It's good time.
Okay, so how long have you known Taylor?
About 3 years.
Really? That's a pretty good time on that. And how did you meet her?
She was actually my waitress one night. We went to breakfast, and she was our waitress.
All I wish for him is a wife that can prepare a good celery stick with peanut butter, because that is an art. I mean, there's whole cookbooks dedicated to celery sticks with peanut butter.
Oh, I don't think so.
All right, you guys, look in the camera. Look in the camera. Give them your most sincere wishes.
Sincere wishes.
Nothing like family.
Peace and prosperity.
Be good.
Have a baby.
You know, you guys are dangerous. Okay, best wishes for Vincent and Taylor. What do you got to say?
I just hope everything goes well for them, and I'm always there if she ever needs anything, and I just wish them the best of luck in the future.
Okay. Hear that, Taylor? If you ever need anything like another pillow fight, she's there for you. Because Vince ain't going to pillow fight with you, I can tell you right now. Thanks, Miranda.
Thank you.
She came after and she was like, how are the pancakes?
Can I have your number? Yeah, that was.
Well, that was it? Oh, you went right to it.
She was like, how many pancakes would you like? What number? I was like, 7 of them.
Really?
No.
So, really?
Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, I left my business card, and yeah.
Smooth. You left your business card as a tip, and she called you up and said, this is a great card, but I'd have preferred $1 to tell you the...
Yep, call this number, and I met her and gave her $10, and we went on a date. It was fun.
As soon as you start thinking about a marriage, the first thing that comes to your mind is mother-in-law jokes. Yeah, mother-in-law jokes. There's a million of them out there, and I actually have found the mother-in-law. This is Taylor's mom. What's your name?
Hillary.
Hillary. All right, very good. And Taylor is your daughter.
Absolutely.
And she's marrying Vincent.
Yes.
That's why we're all here at this place.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I got to interview this guy on the run and in the kitchen because he is all kinds of busy. This is Stu. Now, most of you guys already know Stu because Stu is...
The average Joe.
The average Joe. Not the average Joe. He's the average cooking Joe.
That's me.
Correct. So you're always cooking up stuff, and people are watching you, and they probably stop you on the street and say, hey, I loved your recipe for pulled pork or whatever it is.
Yeah. They actually get more of a kick out of me burning stuff in the kitchen than anything, though.
Did you go to the same restaurant where she worked? Did she have to wait on you guys? Like she had to wait on your own table?
I was between that and Chuck E. Cheese, but it went well. It went well. I had a lot of tokens, so it was good.
Cool. What's the best part of Taylor?
Just her personality. She makes me a better person. So
she makes you a better person, and you know what? That's a pretty big accomplishment because Vince is a really good person. I mean, he's cool. He's smart. He's a great cameraman. He's not going to hit Craig.
I maybe not today.
What was your first impression of Vincent when you saw him?
I like Vince. He's fabulous.
Really? What do you think the best part of him is?
The best part of him is he's got a wonderful personality. He absolutely loves my daughter. So
that's a very good qualification. She says he's romantic. Have you ever seen any of that?
A little bit. And on Facebook, he's put a few little things on there that lead me to
yeah. Okay, so you made the food tonight. What did you make?
I made barbecued brisket, barbecued chicken, baked beans, coleslaw. We had some people bring in some rolls and some funeral potatoes because,
Because it's a wedding.
Yeah,
you got to have a funeral at a wedding.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to have the funeral potatoes. So
you know the difference between a wedding and a funeral?
About 6 months.
It's 24 hours away. Less than 20. What time are you getting married?
4:30.
Okay, so it is 22 hours away.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, I was more concerned about getting stuff figured out now, but now that it's figured out, I'm good.
Okay, so you're going to have this video for a long time. So I've been married 25 years. Thank you.
You're
okay. Yeah. All right. So talk to Vince. Tell Vince what you want to tell him in 25 years. Vince?
Get used to being wrong, because I'm starting to figure that out.
We want some dirt on Taylor. We want to know. Every mom's got stories. There's all those stories about, remember when you did this, and kids hate them, so now's your chance.
Oh, I couldn't do that to Taylor.
The old saying is, two people die at a wedding.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Okay.
All right. So how long have you known Vincent?
Going on 5 years now.
Yeah. And you know Taylor? Have you had a chance to spend much time with her?
Yes, I do. And I love Taylor to death. She's a wonderful girl. I think that she's a perfect fit for Vince.
Let's cut that.
Oh, no, don't cut that, Vince. Trust me, you're going to need that.
This one.
You're going to need that. You know what? You are going to need that. Look, you're all red.
Well, I'm going to say that, and then she's going to smack me and say, you were wrong to say that, and I'm going to say, point proven.
You're saying exactly right. Vince, good luck to you, my man.
Thank you.
Now we're going to go talk to Taylor. Think she will?
I don't know.
Okay. Right after the groom, we find the...
bride.
Yeah, here's Taylor. Taylor, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good. Hey, I just talked to Vincent. He's excited. Are you excited?
I'm way excited.
Does everybody come up to you and say, are you nervous yet?
Yeah, they do.
That started like when we announced we were getting married, like 9 months away from getting married. Everybody's like, are you nervous?
Yeah. It's a little.
Oh, yeah. I'm all worried about what's going to happen in August.
Yeah. It's really how it goes.
Well, that's cool. Okay, so Vincent told me a version of how you guys met, but let's hear your version.
Okay. I was a waitress at Village Inn.
Check.
Yep. And he came in,
Check.
and I denied him the first time.
Well, tell us something. Tell us a funny story about it. Nothing that was horrible.
What's a great story, Taylor, that you wouldn't mind me?
No, wait a minute. We're not clearing it with Taylor. This isn't the Army here. We don't, everything doesn't have to be a debriefing. I want to know.
Well, I have one fabulous story. She was about 2.5, maybe about 3, kind of in that age, and it was time for her to get out of the bathtub. And I said, Taylor, it's time to get out of the bath. And she stood up in the bathtub, and she said, it's my life, Mama.
All right. So are you married, Stu?
No, I am single.
Okay. And so what do you look for in a girl?
A pulse.
You denied him service?
No.
Sorry, no shirt, no shoes, no service. You're out of here.
No. Okay, so a guy came in and asked him out for me, but I couldn't remember who he was.
Okay. So you actually, so you told him no. Now, he says he left his business card on the table.
Oh, yep, that's what happened the second time.
Yeah.
He left me his business card, and then they said text him. And so I got the card, and I texted him, and then we just hit it off, like, right away.
But what happened the first time?
Well, he had his friend come in and ask me out. And
Wait, hold on a minute. He had his friend come in and ask you out?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'd have told him no also. I mean, honestly, don't you kind of have to ask in person?
No, he's so shy.
So he sent his friend in?
Yeah.
And what, he was like out there in the window like... It's my life. Yeah. I'll get out of the bathtub when I decide to get out of the bathtub. Talk to the little hand.
And I said, where did you ever even get something like that? And she just kind of, I said, it's not your life. It's not your life until you're 18. And even then, it's still not your life. And I'm fighting with a, 2.5-year-old child in the bathtub. So.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people don't even have that as a requirement.
Yeah, no. The funny thing is that I have a very weird sense of attraction for girls. I love nerdy girls, the librarian look, school marm, that kind of thing.
Really? Yeah. They're school marms still?
Well, it's the best way to...
You gotta go up to Idaho, or something like that.
Yeah.
So as a waitress, you see a lot of people, and I couldn't remember him, like, right away. Yeah. So the guy came in and asked me out for him, and I didn't know who he was. So I was like, no. And I was like, well, how old is he? And they're like, oh, he's 23. And I was like, oh, well, no, he's too old for me.
Because you were like 14 at the time, right?
No, I was not. No, I was 17.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that, there's a little bit of a difference there. But...
Yeah, it's a great difference.
And that's not too bad. You're just trying to get her out of the bathtub. You're not trying to get her to go to college or something like that.
Eat broccoli? No, no, get her out of the bath. That
is a cool story. Hey, Vince, some good advice. Don't try to get Taylor out of the bathtub. It's her life. Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Is she fond of bathing?
She does bathe daily, as far as I know.
Okay, well, some people really like the bathtub.
Yeah, some people do. She's always, been a clean child. So
very good. Okay, so your best wishes for Taylor and what's that guy's name?
Vince
and Taylor, right? Vince and Taylor, your new son-in-law.
But pretty much any girl with a ponytail and cat-eye glasses does it for me.
Okay, so that I'll bet there's a lot of women out there that'll love to hear that. So one quality in a woman that you always look for?
Oh,
besides desperation?
Well, a healthy sense of humor and brains. I love brains.
All right. This is cool. Okay, ladies, if you're out there, okay, look, he's already prepped. We're at a wedding anyway. You might as well come over. He's ready. Okay, so what's the best part about Vince?
He's just great altogether. He's a great friend. He's a great companion. He's always there for me. Yeah. He's just sweet. He's so romantic.
Vince is romantic?
Very romantic.
Whoa, I've never actually seen that side of him. I mean, he's never been very romantic to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've known him for quite a while, really, but honestly, he's actually been pretty professional around me. But so he's romantic. So, like, what does he? Does he talk like in the French voice? Does he have that?
No. He's
flowers.
Yeah. Well, okay. Like, for example, how
That don't come from the cemetery?
Yeah.
Do you have other son-in-laws?
Not yet. I do have 2 other daughters, though.
Okay, so this is the first.
This is the first. Taylor is
Way to
the
go.
oldest,
Way to
and the most interesting child.
Okay, so
far.
advice, wishes, I don't know. What do you have for him?
Advice: always be good to each other because that's the most important thing. Take deep breaths before you try to kill each other.
In the bathtub?
In the bathtub, always. Be calm but firm with Taylor.
In the bathtub?
And I don't know. I'm just really excited for both of them. They're both crazy about each other, and I think they'll have a good life. So.
Well, good. That's awesome. That is great advice. Mother-in-law Hillary, who's this?
This is my youngest. This is Brett. He's Taylor's little brother.
Hi.
Are you in the line tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
You have to wear a tuxedo?
Yes, I do.
What color? Please tell me it's blue. I want it to be blue with ruffles.
No, it's not. Unfortunately, I've been fighting Vince and Taylor about this since the get-go because usually on formal occasions I'll wear a kilt.
How he proposed to me was like he did it on Easter, and he always told me he would never propose to me on a holiday, so I never expected it at all.
Aha, so unexpected. Tip for all you potential grooms out there. Unexpected is always good.
Yeah, so then he
Dressed as an Easter bunny?
No. He sent me on a scavenger hunt for these roses, and they were all in places that were like significant to us, and they had notes, and it led him to the next one. And then at the Village Inn Waterfall, he was waiting for me at the end. And
at the Village Inn Waterfall? Mm-hmm. There's a Village Inn Waterfall?
Hey, the Roy City Waterfall by Village Inn.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I would love a Village Inn Waterfall, but it should have syrup. Yeah, exactly. Syrup would be great. Hi, Brett. How you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What do you think about this wedding stuff?
Are you happy Taylor's getting married?
Yeah.
How old are you, Brett?
2.
Really? You're 2 years old. You are one tall 2-year-old.
How old are you? Yeah.
Brett, how old?
Brett, I think you're older than 2. How old are you?
Yeah.
Are you confused, Brett?
Maybe a little confused. I know this wedding stuff is confusing. When are you getting married soon, Brett?
No.
And they won't let me wear my kilt.
Why do you wear a kilt? Is it heritage or?
Heritage, Scotch, Irish.
What's your last name?
Stewart. That's where the stew comes from.
Oh, so Stu isn't your first name. So your last name's Stewart. So your first name is like what? McGregor.
No, we'll keep that a secret.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then there was a trail of roses.
Yeah, pretty much. You just kind of followed him to different places, and then at the end, he was there, and he proposed to me.
And he was there, and he said, and what did he actually say? Did he have the French voice? Did he, Mon chéri, please, I am wanting you to marry me?
No, he just told me that he loved me and that he knew there was nobody else in the world for him, kind of thing, you know. And he got on his knee and he proposed to me.
Oh man, why'd you have to tell me that? Oh, hang on for a minute. Oh man, why did you? Why? Oh, I don't know if I can go on. I sure hope not. If you're only 2, you can't get married for about 4 more years. Okay.
Okay.
Promise me, Knuckles. Promise, Knuckles. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, what would you like to say to Taylor and Vince?
Yeah,
What do you want to tell Taylor?
getting married.
Getting married?
Did you say get bent?
No.
That's what it sounded like to me. Get bent.
I'm not too fond of my first name, but if you must know, it's Chris.
Oh, okay. Chris is pretty cool. Chris Stewart.
Yeah, there's a reason why everyone calls me Stu.
Because you're a cook.
Well, that and where I grew up, we had tons of Chris's in our school, so everyone was called by their last name. So since like 4th grade, I've been known as Stewart. When I got into high school, I joined the ROTC. They called me Stewart. As soon as I graduated from high school, I was in the Marines. They called me Stewart. So it's just kind of stuck.
All right, so I've been married for 25 years. Just a little while ago. Yeah. Oh, it's a miracle. Is what it actually is. It is a miracle. It's 2 miracles. First that I found a woman to marry me, and then we've been together that long. So I want you to look into the camera and talk to the Taylor 25 years from now, okay? Give yourself some advice that you can follow for 25 years.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know. Just work through everything because I know that it's meant to be and that we're perfect for each other. I know it's going to get bumpy, but, you know, there's nobody better in the world than Vince.
Yes.
I know you love Taylor, don't you?
Yeah.
Go give her a big hug. She's standing right there.
He got very nervous. He said he was too.
What do you want to tell him? Say hi.
Hi.
Tell him I'm the ring bearer.
I win Bell.
Well, you know, I've only met you for about 5 minutes, but I like Stu better than Chris, to tell you the honest truth.
So do I. And the funny thing is that if people call me by my given name, hardly will I respond to it.
Now, did you say Bumpy or Rumpy?
Bumpy.
Oh, okay, I almost heard Rumpy, and I was gonna say, wow, that's one of those new terms you guys use. Is that a text messaging term, Rumpy? It's gonna get rumpy. Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, it does get a little rumpy, but you'll be okay. You guys are gonna.
I don't want it to get frumpy. That does not sound like fun to me.
Well, it does get a little bumpy, but you guys are gonna be okay because I saw that gleam in his eye, and now that I know what a romantic guy he is, congratulations, you got a winner.
Oh, thank you very much.
Did you order pancakes? He said he did.
He changes order a lot. He gets a chicken ranch usually.
For breakfast?
No, he would come in late. I didn't really work in the morning time, so.
Well, Taylor, bride-to-be, 22 hours away. I think she looks wonderful. What about you folks?
Thank you.
Okay, so there you have it. Nerdy girls out there who like guys with two first names, okay, because Stuart and Chris are two first names, but he goes by Stu. Nerdy girls, here's Stu. Come and get it.
Jeez. Thanks. I don't know what to say to that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Are you gonna be the ring bearer? What does the ring bearer do?
I don't know.
You know what he does? He holds the rings. Okay, he holds the rings so that everybody, and then you give them to them when it's time for them to put the rings on their fingers. See this ring right here? That's a wedding ring. No, not that one. This one right here. Okay, that's a wedding ring, and that's what you're going to hold. Do you think you can do that?
No.
Well, Taylor, you got to because that's your job.
Yeah, but I saw Grandma.
Oh, but you'll show Grandma, huh? Okay, tell you what. Look right in that microphone, or look right into that camera right there, and tell everybody, thanks for watching Crowd Surfing. See you next time.
Stay on in contact and see you next time. Stop that.
That was good.